Hey guys, this is a little pre-show announcement. Make sure you go to blackonblackcinema.com, sign up for our premium content. It's a big red banner. You can't miss it. It's $5 a month or $50 for the full year. You get shows like our political show, which is hosted by me and a rotating group of guests, including people from this show and our other shows and voices you've never heard. Also, there's another show called Airing of Grievances that Mike and I host, which is our Seinfeld show where we go through each episode and relate it to our lives and tell really funny personal stories that you will not hear anywhere else on the network. So make sure you sign up, $5 a month, $50 for the full year. Now on to the show.
You have no idea the amount of ignorant mess we're about to get into right now.
Sit your $5 ass down before I make change.
Come on, prepare and let's wrap a taste on it, you know?
Hello and welcome to a brand new episode of Black on Black Cinema. I'm your host, Jay. I'm here with Micah.
Hey.
And Terrence.
What's up?
All right, we are back. Rob is unfortunately out this week, but we are back with episode 76, A Diary of a Mad Black Woman. This, of course, is the 2005 romantic comedy drama film written by and starring Tyler Perry, but was in fact directed by Darren Grant. This is obviously based on the play that Tyler Perry wrote of the same name. This is also the first entry in the Madea franchise where Tyler Perry dresses up like an ignorant ass woman and acts a goddamn fool. So we do have we have a 5-star review that I'd like to read before we give our impressions. That one is from Hort Subterfuge. The title is Edutainment. Quote, "The hosts are very funny and entertaining, but I also have learned a lot about black issues that I had been someone who was blind to. Being an insulted cracker who doesn't live near black people. Insulated cracker who doesn't live near black people.
I was about to say, an insulted cracker.
Well, on this show, that also works. They're all great dudes except for Rob, who is legitimately a horrible person. Hugs and kisses, a white fan. P.S. Please review Major Pain."
God damn it.
You got one reprieve last week or 2 weeks ago, and now you have so that canceled that one out.
God damn it.
Also, they liked Major Pain, so they already canceled themselves out. So thank you for that 5-star review, Andy. Okay, so we'll start with Terrence and go around. You know what? We'll end with Micah, and we'll start with Terrence. Your thoughts on this breakthrough film by Tyler Perry?
Look, this is our second Tyler Perry movie. The first one we did was Temptation. I gave that a 5 out of 5. I stand by that because that movie's amazing.
Can you stand by this one?
This is a watch. This is interesting.
Had you seen this before?
Oh yeah, I've seen it before.
Oh, okay.
Like I said, my aunt loves these fucking movies. This movie's not good.
Nope.
It's not good at all.
Nope.
I disagree.
Was I entertained? Absolutely. Once again, terrible movie. I was entertained. Like I didn't want to blow my brains out watching this movie, unlike some people at this table may have or may not have wanted to. It's not good. It just I don't know what to say. Like it's his first movie, and he never got any better. Like so, nope. this. But I enjoyed this more than I did Chirac. So I'm gonna give this a 3 out of 5.
Oh damn!
Fuck it. At least I was entertained.
Okay.
If you're gonna be fucking terrible, entertain me, and I was entertained.
That's fair. I am not gonna give it a 3. That's insane.
On entertainment value alone.
Okay, that's fair.
Everything else, no.
That's a 0. No, I thought this movie is a terrible film. Like it is awful in every way. That being said, I did enjoy it more than Chirac. I like it just as a viewing pleasure
experience.
Yeah, as a viewing experience, I enjoyed it more. But it is awful. Like it is not as good of a movie as Chirac is. For whatever that's worth. No, I'm gonna give this a half a star. This is a half a star. Like The only reason why it gets half a star, it is competently shot, but the dialogue, the story, the everything is terrible.
My
the
score might go down.
All the Tyler Perry isms of this movie is what make it is what's terrible.
Yeah. Like all of the
Because
things.
he didn't shoot the movie.
Right.
And he didn't direct the movie. But damn near everything else
He
you
did.
could attribute to.
Yeah. I actually, the funny thing is, outside of the Madea character, which I want to murder, him as himself in the movie wasn't bad. Like, he actually wasn't bad.
He's a decent actor.
He's a decent actor. Look, fuck, he was in Gone Girl, right? And he did a good job. That being said, maybe you should concentrate on acting and not directing or fucking writing. Jesus Christ. Like, this movie could have used a lot of Jesus to help it. But instead...
I think there was enough Jesus in this movie.
Well...
I think there was a plenty of Jesus in this movie.
You're the only Christian here.
Yeah. So I am the authority on this subject. Jesus should have got third billing in this movie.
I feel like he should have gotten top billing. I think you're being very generous. I mean, he solved all of the problems.
He literally did. Yeah, he did.
You know what? I just thought about something. We'll get to it. Yeah, half a star.
My score might go down, but right now I'm sitting at a solid 3.
A solid 3. My score will not go up. It might go down. It will not go up. All right, Micah, your thoughts on this? Keep in mind our eardrums. You know.
Yeah.
I'm actually teasing. After it, I could just lower that. Scream all you want.
This movie is trash out of 5. There's nothing about this movie that I like.
I think this is the first time you've ever given a movie like a 0.
I don't like this movie at all. After watching this, I am in agreement with Terrence that Temptation is a 5 out of 5.
Wow.
Thank you.
I'd rather stick a needle in my urethra than to watch this again.
Next week on What the Fuck?
Baltimore
Man sticks a needle in his
Sticks a
urethra
needle.
After watching a
Diary of a Mad Black Woman.
No,
It wasn't worth it.
and this is the thing. This isn't his worst movie.
What is his worst?
Probably
Temptation.
Madea Goes to Jail.
Okay, I've never seen those movies.
I've never seen it. I'm just guessing Madea Goes to Jail.
Yeah, no, I'm not seeing that.
Starring Tyler Perry as Madea and Eugene Levy.
Oh shit!
No, I thought that's not Goes to Jail. Isn't it the witness
Witness
protection?
protection.
Whatever.
Yeah. No, she's out of jail now. And now she's a rat.
witness
I
protection.
don't know.
I'm assuming that one of those are the worst movie.
Yeah, probably. I bet it made $50 million though.
The thing about this movie, I hate everyone in it. If there's one thing I can't stand, it is a weak person. The main character is the weakest person I've ever seen on film. She is the complete and utter antithesis of Robin Givens' character in Boomerang.
Yeah, that's true.
And I hate her for it.
By the way, Madea Goes to Jail made $90 million.
Niggas, stop going to see these movies.
It cost $17 million to make. How does that even happen?
I don't like this movie at all, man. I really, really don't. And my first experience with this movie, we were over some a friend's family member's house, and in Atlanta of all places, right? With me and the ex.
Oh boy.
And they had this movie playing on in the background. And I watched the first 15 minutes of this movie back then, and I knew that's it. I don't want to have anything to do with anything that says Tyler Perry, Madea, nothing. The first 15 minutes of this movie are the most aggravating 15 minutes in the world for me.
Yeah.
That shouldn't make any sense.
I mean, I was legitimately getting upset last night watching this.
Well, because the characters they're cartoons.
Yeah, there's one thing. Stereotyping is one thing, and then cartoons are another. Like, there's no there's a little bit of stereotyping, but nah, man. Like, go ahead. We'll
What's your score?
trash out of 5.
Yeah, okay, that's right. How could I forget?
Yeah.
How could I forget? This is gonna be a hell of an episode.
I don't like this movie.
So the movie stars what's her name?
Kimberly Elise.
Yeah, thank you. Kimberly Elise. And she plays the wife of a man named Charles McCarter. She plays Helen McCarter. And Charles McCarter is an attorney. He's a very successful attorney. And the movie opens with the two of them at an award dinner where he's being honored for like being like the blackest dude alive, who is also an attorney. Like, I don't know, it's like Milk Dud Attorney of the Year or whatever. So he's up there and he's like giving this speech and he's like, oh, blah, blah, blah. Couldn't do this all without my lovely wife of 18 years. And he's like, I love you, girl. And he like blows her a kiss and it's like, wow, black love is beautiful. Which I imagine is what Micah thought this movie was about. Like, oh, black love, this is great. And then it goes off the fucking rails immediately after that.
Yeah, at least Chirac like went an hour before it went off the rails. This is 3 minutes and 51 seconds before this movie goes off the rails.
Oh yeah, like they don't give any fucks whatsoever, and they just blow it up. They don't give a shit. So here's a clip of exactly when the movie goes off the rails.
I left something at the office. I have to go.
Who is she?
When you get a job and pay one of these bills, then you can ask me questions.
I am still your wife.
That's cute.
Charles, I don't want to fight. This is your night. Let's just enjoy it. Tell me what I need to do and I will do it.
You really want to know what you need to do? Get the hell out of my car.
And then Darth Vader took out his lightsaber. Like, this guy's a supervillain.
Like
it's
not
ridiculous.
only is he just a bastard, right? Like, he's got to be an asshole. Like, he's an asshole about it.
Like,
right?
cheating, like, is cheating not enough? Like, no, I need to make sure that I'm a complete douchebag.
Right. But my main problem is with this woman. Because how do you stay married to someone for 18 years and not have a job?
I think
no.
she's kept. She's a kept woman.
No. What are you doing? What are you doing all day?
She's cleaning the house.
No, she's not. Because they have a fucking maid.
How do you know that?
They show the fucking maid.
She said that she was.
She's lying. Look, right there. There's the fucking maid.
We're only 13 minutes in.
Right there.
Has she been there for 18 years?
Yeah, maybe they just started.
Maybe they just got
because she's like really busy with all her like, you know.
You never see her cook one thing.
She can't cook.
She really likes salmon from Gatsby's or whatever the fuck that little restaurant.
I hate this guy. This character is, in my opinion.
My dog is freaking out, by the way.
He should. This is a terrible fucking movie.
He's not pleased about it either.
Look, I'm not a woman. I don't know what it's like to be a woman, but I would imagine that if I were a woman, I would be insulted by this character.
I mean, but that's the point of the character, right? Isn't that she's so profoundly weak, but then she actually grows a pair of balls in the end.
No, she really doesn't. And we'll get to it. She's a sociopath.
So she's a woman then.
Oh God damn it.
I'm just teasing. I'm just teasing. I'm gunning for a letter. So is it Helen? Is that her name?
I don't know.
Yeah, Helen. Helen McCarter. She decides, look, after that evening of like shenanigans, she's gonna go and she's gonna see her husband at work. She's like, no.
Bringing him a basket of food or something.
Yeah, and she's gonna bring him lunch.
That the maid cooked.
Right.
She's like, I hear this is delicious. I don't know what the effort it takes to make this. So she's like, I'm gonna go see my man. It's our 18-year anniversary, which is beautiful. Black love, surviving, thriving. So she drives her She drives her stupid ass over there, and she like runs into like his business partner, one of the lawyers, and you can tell dude's trying to cover for other dudes. Oh no, I'll take the lunch to him. I'm going that way. Motherfucker, it ain't a marathon. It's an office. His office is right there. Like, get out of here. And so she's like, no, I'll take it to him. I'm dumb and innocent. Even though she charged him with cheating less than 24 hours ago. And then you see him walk out, and he walks out with this fine-ass woman and baby Tiger Woods. And, I mean, he kind of looks retarded. But she just fucking takes that shit on the chin. Again, like we talked about in the Chirac episode. Black women just moving forward. No matter what. And they have to be strong. I'd have punched that bitch in her face. Holding that baby. Fuck that. Put your kid down. We about to fight.
Are you?
No. Oh, I'd punch his ass too. Like, that's the thing. He should also be getting his ass whooped.
Yes, he should, because he's a bastard.
Yeah.
Like, this shit is fucked up. Like, beyond fucked up.
Like, I saw this scene. In fairness to me, I have never seen
way too goddamn big to be held.
Yes.
That kid big
that
as shit.
bitch ass kid. Start walking. Punk ass, straight head, light skinned motherfucker.
Well, but he tells her, he was like, go home. He takes the lunch and he's like, take your ass home. Beat it. And she does it. She does it.
Like, and she knows deep down something's going on, right? Because she keeps saying, who is she? Who is she? Who is she? So she knows. She knows. And if you have that feeling, like, it's time to go, man. Like, I can't imagine being so weak that I would be in something that is just completely detrimental. Don't fucking betray me, man. Like, just
that's why this movie hits home for you.
Maybe.
It's the betrayal. So she comes in. Kimberly Elise got a nice ass. Doesn't look pretty good in that dress. Or skirt. She comes in and she's like, the maid, this new Asian maid that they just got, definitely hasn't been there for 18 years.
They just got her 18 years ago.
Yeah. She's like, oh, he told me to put all your clothes out in the U-Haul and put all these new clothes on the rack. She's like, oh, he really does love me. This is great.
Stupid bitch.
And she drinks a whole bottle of wine to drown her pathetic sorrows. And so she waits for him to come home. And like a little dog, she's there with her tail wagging when he walks in.
And I get that this character is supposed to be weak. But goddamn, man, like this week, like this is overkill.
I would argue that she is playing the role, and push back if you need to. I would argue she's playing the role of a quote unquote good Christian woman. That's what they're supposed to do. Get in line.
Nope. You need to hang around some Christian women. Let me tell you something.
Yeah,
they full of shit too.
Brighter the picture, darker the negative. Yeah, I know. But I'm saying I think she is playing the role of what they perceive is a good Christian woman. That even if your husband is cheating on you, you are supposed to be fucking pious.
Supposed to stick by him.
Yes.
Right, Micah? You're Christian.
No.
Yeah.
No. I told my wife she can cut my dick off if she ever caught me cheating on something with her. On her. Yeah. That's how confident I am that I'm not going to cheat on my goddamn wife.
Well, I'm not going to cheat, but goddamn.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't need to make that. I don't need that in writing anyway.
Right. That shit is ridiculous.
Nah, bro. I'll just not do it, and we can just say I didn't. Okay. Like, yeah. Cut my titty off and throw it in traffic if I cheat. Like, no, I don't need to do that. Just don't.
Just don't fucking do it.
Yeah. But I do think, I mean, in fairness to this character, I think this character is supposed to represent that.
Yeah, I get it.
I think it's fucked up.
I just don't like it. And
right. As a Christian, I mean, do you know people like that? I know people like that.
I don't. My wife, I was watching with my wife. She said she knows people who are naive, but not to this point.
Does she know anybody? Did you guys have a conversation about like knowing somebody who they know they're being cheated on, but they stick by this person anyway?
No.
I would be curious. I mean, I know somebody like that. And they're Christian, like very, very Christian.
That doesn't mean that.
There's a whole conversation in this movie about forgiveness that makes me want to blow my fucking brains out. And it's just like, just forgive him.
Yeah,
you got to forgive.
Fuck that.
No.
Right.
My wife was like, I think that's a good message. And I was like, really? And I like thought a couple scenarios and she was like, perhaps.
You're right.
Yeah. I was like, nah, bro.
Point.
It sounds really good on paper. That shit does not work in real life.
That doesn't sound good on paper to me either.
No, not to me.
I'd have threw this nigga down a flight of stairs.
Before he got shot.
Right.
Spoiler alert for what's coming. So she's waiting with her little tail wagging, and she's like, "Oh, thank you, Lord, for giving me these clothes. You gave me all these new clothes. I knew you loved me. It's our 18th anniversary." And she's like, "The dress is a little big, but I had to. I'll get it taken in. This is beautiful." And he's like, "Nah, but wait, stop, doot, like." You're gonna embarrass yourself. And so she keeps going, and then next thing you know, fine ass, what was it, Deborah shows up?
Yeah, something like that.
Whatever the hell her name is. And she shows up, and this happens.
What is she doing here?
I asked her to come.
Charles, what is going on?
Is she wearing the dress that I just picked out?
What?
There's no easy way to say this, but our marriage has run its course. It's over.
What? What are you trying to say?
I'm saying it's over.
Just said it.
Charles!
Helen, don't act so surprised. I mean, I haven't touched you in a year. I haven't been happy for years.
18 years, and you think you can just come in here and end it like this? Charles, what am I supposed to do without you?
Look, you're a bright girl. You'll figure it out.
Charles, please.
Oh my God.
Don't do this.
Please tell me you're not one of those weak begging sisters.
Brenda, let me handle this.
Shut your white ass up.
You are not leaving.
No, I'm not leaving. But you are. There's a truck outside. It's full of gas, and I hired some guy to take you anywhere you want to go. I can't keep treating her like this, and my children, not seeing their daddy every night. I'm staying here and there.
What am I supposed to do without you?
But those are lyrics to a Black Love song, Micah.
What?
Yeah, there's like some R&B song. What am I supposed to do without you or some shit like that? I don't listen to R&B, guys.
What am I supposed to do without you? Because you are everything and I am nothing.
Again,
be offended.
In this particular marriage, yes. These marriages exist, Micah.
Again, she represents black Christian women. She does.
Then be offended. And stop supporting this stupid nigga in his goddamn fucking play movies.
I don't want to be offended. They believe that shit.
Actually, it's true.
No, be offended. No.
I wish you could have fucking say.
I can't process that. I can't.
Your fucking brain literally broke for a second. You were like, what?
You were like 7 different emotions at the same time.
I'm sorry, guys. I cannot accept that. I cannot accept that.
I don't think you have a choice.
No,
I think that is true.
No, man. I really wish. Like this is some straight old school Christian mentality, man.
I think a lot of Christians
don't
live
think like this anymore. At least not the ones that I hang around.
I think that is true. I think the Christians that you don't hang around think like that. But I think there are a lot of black conservative Christians who believe this shit.
You're fucking dumb.
That's why you're just a believer in quotes. That's why you got to.
I would love to have a dialogue with that asshole about this fucking movie and the representation of women in this movie.
Look,
it is the worst representation of women that I've ever seen in a movie.
I will say this.
I'm not bullshitting.
God damn.
I'm not bullshitting.
I would probably tend to agree. It's certainly terrible. I don't know about the worst.
This woman is literally being drugged out of the house because she does. No, you please. I can't. No, this scumbag nigga is dragging her from her hair out of the house. She's like, no, what am I supposed to do without you? Bitch, get a job. You should have had a job. Never put yourself in some sort of situation where you're reliant on somebody.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I was out of work for 3.5 months. I was going fucking crazy.
Well, you should have just hired a fucking maid, you lazy son of a bitch.
I went and got a job that, quite frankly, I am above. Just to get out the house.
Not that far above.
Above is above.
just over the top. Just over the lid. Look, sometimes you gotta throw these black women the fuck out of your house.
Yo.
So you can fuck a hot Canadian woman. Yeah, she is Canadian, by the way. Lisa Marcos, super attractive. Look, she's better looking. Sorry. It's not about black or white. She's just finer than you are. But yeah, look, I think that I think Tyler Perry really does. I think there is a sect of black Christians who believe this shit.
I agree with you because...
And they give him $50 million for this shit every time.
Like, this character wouldn't have been in this movie if it didn't exist. I agree with you there.
But I
don't want to see those people.
No. But not only do these characters exist, or this character is true to life, but I think this is the vast majority of black Christian women. I think it is. I think this is what they're told. Let me rephrase that. I think this is what they're told to believe. I really do. You want to figure out the best way to subjugate women? Religion. All of them. Maybe. All of them. They all treat women like shit.
I mean, maybe in the middle of the country.
Dudes.
Maybe in the middle of the country somewhere. I don't know. But
all right, I'll take that. But I think this is the doctrine that is preached to black women. It is. Fall in line, dude. It's fucked up. It's true. This is what your marriage is, my guy.
I find this hilarious.
I mean, maybe this...
Oh, it's fucking funny as shit.
The only way my
wife and I are laughing our fucking atheist heads off at this shit. Are you kidding me? Like, this is what they believe?
Like, this shit is insanity.
The only way my brain can comprehend this...
I wish we had video. That was one of the greatest fucking moments. Just like, you looked at us like we had 3 heads.
I just don't understand this, man. I really don't. The only way my brain can comprehend this is that maybe this character is written to be so comically naive about the world around her.
I don't think so.
That's the only way my brain can rationalize this, man.
Also, she just committed Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah. All right.
Now, are you okay? I understand that you're mad at this movie, but are you TGI Fridays mad?
I don't think I can ever be TGI Fridays mad.
I think you're beyond TGI Fridays mad.
I'm more like an Applebee's mad.
We're only 12 minutes into the movie. So after being...
you don't want me to get Red Lobster mad.
That's Cheddar Biscuit mad. That's pretty goddamn angry. After being drug out of her own home...
This caveman-ass nigga drugged this woman by her hair out of his home. Out of Tyler Perry's home.
Is that his house?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Nigga, are you serious?
Yes, I am. That is his house. And this
is his first movie.
This was that he bought that house from the money from the plays.
Jesus.
Well,
it's in Atlanta.
It probably cost $47.
Oh, yeah. All right, it ain't really. All right. Yeah, that don't count. That's like a $300,000 house.
That's his house, though.
Yeah.
What the fuck do you need that house for?
Because
got nobody in it but him, right?
No, he's got
a harem of women, right?
No, he's got a lady and a child. No, he's got a child too.
Yeah, he does now.
Yeah.
He's got a production company to run in his house, right?
He probably. I mean, where else?
Isn't that Tyler Perry Studios? His house?
I think so. Yeah, I think you're right. Actually, I think
No,
it is
it's
his
not. It's a place in Atlanta now. He like built an actual studio.
house. Like off the side of his house, right?
No. Mm-mm.
Oh,
No, like just a couple years ago. Not at this time. I mean, maybe at this time it was, but
that house is fucking huge. Dude.
it's ridiculous.
yep.
That house would be like $7 million here.
It'd probably be more than that.
You wouldn't even. There's not enough open land to put a house like that anywhere.
I mean, that house
near
is
the Mason-Dixon
insane.
line.
Jesus Christ! I'm looking. All
Oh
right.
yeah, his studio was established a year after this movie came out. Because apparently this movie did gangbusters.
It made 10 times what it cost to. It generated 10 times what it cost to make. So
How much did it cost to make? Fucking 37 cents?
That really makes
5.5
me
million.
that really makes me sad, man. That black people are so starved to see themselves on television or in movies
support this.
that they'll just support just anything. And look, if you like the movie, it is
You're
what it is,
dumb.
man.
No.
I laughed at certain parts of this movie.
Oh, sure. There's funny parts.
But I just try and think about it from a different perspective.
Jesus Christ.
Look, if someone wants to bring a different perspective to me, I'll listen to it. But
I won't. Don't send me anything.
but-
Leave me alone.
Wow,
If you like
man.
this movie, don't try to justify it to
Like,
me.
would
It's
a
fucking
lawyer
garbage.
be able to afford this house?
Yes, if he was a partner in a law firm, then
And he's
yes.
also a criminal. He's a criminal.
And he's a
defense.
criminal.
Well, his name was on the marquee of the law firm, but God.
Oh yeah,
This
well,
house
then,
is
yeah.
like 75 rooms. Look at the fucking
And that's just the front.
That's what I'm saying.
And there's only two of them there. I mean, there's also a maid who just got there, but like, there's only two people who
There's
live
no
there.
reason to have a house this goddamn big. And for him, it's just him. Right? I mean, in 2005.
Right.
How did he have this fucking house so big? There's no need for that.
Goodness
A
gracious.
lot of places for dancing boys, I guess. Anyway, so
Him and Singer having fucking parties and shit.
oh
Hey,
well, you know
look.
what? Get it, player. So after she's drug out of her house, Shemar Moore, resident light-skinned man, with a ridiculous cornrow wig.
That shit was pissing me off, though.
Nigga.
That shit was making me so goddamn
This
mad.
nigga looks like fake Drake with a wig on, man. And it's the worst wig I've ever. What is the design? What was the thought process of having this nigga wear a cornrowed wig?
He's the everyday nigga. Light-skinned dude.
All day, every day.
I don't know.
Look, I'm certainly not one of them, but I've seen a bunch of everyday niggas walking around, and not all of them have cornrows.
Yeah, but this is 2005. Cornrows were.
And just have the guy cornrow his hair. Then
He keeps his hair short. He doesn't have long hair.
let him grow it out. God damn it!
So
I've never seen Shemar Moore with hair
no, you haven't.
or like.
I have. So
Like a lot
I would
of
like to I'd like to point out an image that I found online. No bullshit. Shemar Moore in fucking high school.
Oh shit!
I've been saving this fucking image all week.
How old
dude.
is Shemar Moore?
He's like 45, I think. I just saw him. This dude has a fucking pervy mustache, a mullet, a fucking Jerry curl, redo, high top fade, all that shit together. Updo, the whole nine. That shit's amazing. So Shemar Moore's like, look, I'm supposed to drive you anywhere you want to go. And she's like, oh, that's cool. Get the fuck out of here. Men ain't shit. And they stop at a red light, and she just boots him out and then just drives the fuck off. So she committed grand theft auto, amongst other things. I'm surprised she knows how to drive, by the way.
Oh, look, this woman is so completely over emotional and doesn't think logically and is completely ruled by her emotions.
Yeah.
Be
And?
offended, man. Be offended.
Again, that's what women are like.
I
in the eyes of Tyler Perry.
I would never, ever, ever be able to associate myself with a weak woman, man. I just can't.
No. Man, you know me. No.
Right.
Get the fuck out of here.
Like,
I'm too much of a dick.
I know you can't.
No.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
No.
Yeah.
I don't want. Nah, man.
You don't want a woman who's like, no, Terrence. What am I gonna do without you, bitch? Get a J-O-B. Get out of my face.
Like, that's just ridiculous. I'm like,
and I'm not saying all women.
Somebody got to split this bill. Like,
right.
I'm not paying for every fucking thing.
And I'm not saying all women have
let's
to be...
succeed together.
Right.
We can get
That's
twice the amount of
fucking point.
Like
we can be partners, man.
Like we can get twice the amount of shit if you get your ass a job. We can only get half as much.
Right. Something.
We can eat Chipotle 2 days a week.
She ended up working at a restaurant. Oh, maybe we can get a meal every once in a while. Something, man.
Yeah. Put in work.
I just...
So Helen goes to her aunt's house, of course, played by Tyler Perry, Madea. And Madea is a loud, brash negress. And I don't understand how black women are not offended by this character.
You know, look.
How do you not understand this? I mean, how do you think they, like...
Look, Madea is not the... I'm totally fine with Madea. Totally fine with her in this movie.
We're going to do witness protection.
No, matter of fact, not totally fine, but she's one of the least annoying parts of the movie. She is the comic relief meant to be there for laughs.
And the sage, right? Like she gives the sage advice too.
Right. But, primarily in my eyes, she's there for comic relief. She's the magical Negro of the group, right?
Yeah.
You can be offended by, I guess, her being like the magical Negro, but she's not really because she's.
I don't like the fucking like coonish behavior.
You don't like big mamas, right?
Yeah, I don't like that stereotype. I hate that stereotype.
I don't mind it.
I hate it.
But like,
and it's not because they're fat. That's not my point. I just don't. I don't know. Like, it feels very easy to me. Like, oh, the old big black woman. So it's a mammy fucking stereotype is what it is.
Yeah.
And black people, like, we weirdly started accepting it as like a thing. Like, just in like the early 2000s. Like, yeah, big mama soul food. I'm like, that's just an extension of the mammy stereotype, right? Like, that's all it is. Come sit on grandma's lap, suck on a big titty while she make oatmeal and shit. Like, it's the same fucking thing. It's the same fucking thing.
Tara's almost drowned while he was drinking some water.
Just saying, it's fucking dumb and it pisses me off.
I mean, it's a little aggravating, but it's like I had family members like this.
Yeah,
I do have family members like I have like 2 or 3 that I know of
that are like the Madea character.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm not like just I don't know. Like I don't hate Madea, but these movies
are ridiculous.
They perpetuate the stereotypes, but at the same time, like I said, I have family members like it, so I can't be too fucking angry.
I don't hate the Madea character, but she's in like 5 too many movies.
Yeah, I agree.
Like we get your shtick.
Yeah,
you're the wacky grandma who carries a gun in a purse. Like I get it. I get
reals.
It. But
yeah, they don't carry guns in their purses.
And you don't have to have a movie revolving around that character. This movie doesn't do that.
Right, yeah. I mean, and that's the thing is because the character became so popular, they began to make Madea films.
Right.
I ain't seeing those. Like, I'm not seeing them. Oh, Madea goes to jail. Madea fucking saves Christmas or,
Fucking Madea and Ernest go to camp. I don't know.
I mean, the Madea character is not that different than fucking Ernest. Like, in the way that it's marketed. It's not different.
Yeah.
So, it's fucking silly. So, Helen goes to Medea's house in the middle of the night. Medea's like, I got a gun. Blah, blah, blah. Stereotype. Shuck and drive. And so she stays over there. The next morning, she sits down with Madea at the table, and they talk about what happened.
But I want to talk about you. I called Charles this morning, and he told me before he hung up that you and him is getting a divorce. But what I can't seem to figure out is why you here.
He put me out of the house.
Who house?
Our house.
Exactly. How the hell are a man gonna put a woman out her own house? He might have put me out, but he was gonna put me out of half. I was gonna go in the other half of the house. He wasn't putting me out of all of it.
The house is in his name, Madea.
Lord have mercy. That's how women get messed up. Too busy out shopping when you need to be checking the deed. Ooh, that make me mad, girl.
I don't have any rights to the money.
No right.
I signed a prenup.
What the hell you sign a prenup? I'll punch you in the face. Who the hell told you to sign a prenup? He ain't have nothing when you married him.
Charles always knew he'd be successful, and he said to me, I want to know that you're here for love. And I didn't have a job, so it's his money.
What was you doing while he was working, honey?
Taking care of the house,
No, you
cooking
weren't.
and cleaning.
Exactly. That sounds like a job to me.
No.
Cooking and cleaning. How long you do that?
18 years.
No.
All right. Okay.
No, you weren't. Because you have a fucking maid. We already established. We saw Yvette Ming Ching fucking packing up those clothes. Like you weren't cleaning. You weren't cooking. There's nothing the movie has shown us has not shown us that you have done that, or given any inkling that you have done that.
But she did, though. But she did. I have a question for you. What are your thoughts on prenups? Would you ever sign a prenup? Your wife made more money than you, right?
She still makes more money than me.
Yeah, she's like a baller, right?
She's a baller and a shot caller. No, because I'm not planning to get divorced. So, look, I understand why people do it.
Right.
But I wouldn't do it because I don't plan on getting divorced.
I don't think anybody plans on getting
Yeah, I
divorced.
don't plan on it.
Really? Then why do you sign a prenup?
Take that money.
In case of
A divorce.
all right then.
But the thing is, like, when do you sign a prenup? Like, if I was like fucking super rich,
If I won $1.3 billion from the lotto and I got married tomorrow, we signing a fucking prenup.
yeah.
Nah, bruh.
Like,
Nah.
if you weren't,
Did you
with-
just
like,
meet the
no.
person after you won the lotto?
If I met them after I was a billionaire,
That's what I'm saying. Like, if I was
Nope.
already,
I wouldn't get married.
if I, like, that's the thing.
You know what?
Yeah.
I mean, but
Yeah.
Nigga, I'm a billionaire.
Like, if I'm a billionaire and then I meet someone
and I got
we get
nothing to
married,
do but get these abs. That's
sorry.
all.
right.
Yeah.
You're signing
my
the prenup.
cardio up.
If I'm a billionaire and then I meet you, yeah, we're signing the prenup. If
Nah.
if you were with me before then,
That's a different story.
probably not.
If I'm a billionaire, I ain't getting married.
Right. That's the thing. I'm like, well, I'm just gonna be fucking bitches for the rest of my life.
Right.
I'm a billionaire.
Multiple. Because
Look, if Donald Trump can score the wife that he has, clearly $1 billion is literally the key to open most locks. It just is.
that nigga's ugly.
He
And he's
is
a
a-
terrible, horrible human being.
Right. I don't
Like,
think. I mean, I
nothing
think
about him is fucking
nothing about him is good.
no.
No. He has a shitty personality, and he's really ugly. That's a double whammy. He just happens to be rich, which apparently negates the first two.
It trumps all.
There you go.
Yeah, he's got the Trump card.
Literally.
That fucking money.
That's right. I wonder if he realizes that she's only fucking him because he's rich.
He about to give a fuck.
I guess you don't care at that
At
point.
that, yeah.
I mean, when
I
you're
don't
that
care.
delusional, it's like,
Yeah. Well, what's the point of having fuck you money if you can't say fuck you every once in a while? I'm with Terrence. Like, if I'm a billionaire before I meet somebody, nah, you sign on the dotted line. But if I suddenly hit, if I was with the person for 5 years or whatever before that, nah, I wouldn't do that. Although I would be leery.
Right.
I would be leery.
There's always that fucking inkling of doubt in the back of your mind. Like,
Yeah, they trying to get half that billion, yo.
guess what? Somebody got to die.
I'm gonna leave you. Well, have you told anybody? No. That's a shame. Like, you ain't never leaving this house.
Interesting.
Look over there. Clink. I got $1 billion. I can hire a professional to get rid of you.
Yeah.
Cut the brakes.
$1 billion. Look, $1 billion.
You can make anything disappear.
You can make anything disappear if you got $1 billion.
$1 billion, I can get Hitman to take you out. And he ain't even real.
Right. You get Agent 47.
Yeah.
Right.
You have enough money to start that program, get a kid through 20 years.
Get 46 failed attempts.
Yeah.
And then get Agent 47.
Yeah, you got that kind of money. Yeah, money and time. That's all you need. That's all you need. So, so Madea and Helen decide that they're gonna go over to the house and get what's theirs. And they go into her closet and they see all this fine ass Canadian woman's clothes.
This is some niggerish mentality right here.
Yeah. So they trash all of her stuff and they're like, yeah, we got him.
Woo! Female empowerment.
But why are you mad at the woman? Why aren't you mad at the man?
Because she broke up the marriage by taking him away from me. That's that mentality. I guarantee you that.
Yeah. No, I don't agree with that shit.
I don't agree with that shit.
I'd have burned all his shit. All of it.
Look, if I'm going to commit a crime, I'm not going to do some bullshit ass.
I tore his blouse in half.
Oh, I'm going to rip your blouse in half. Like, no.
That's a rag. Like, that wasn't funny.
Right.
That shit made me angry, actually. That unfunny ass joke about the rag.
What is Dolce and Gabbana? I'm like, all right. All right. All right. Now, my thing is this trying to be equivalent to the waiting to exhale scene?
Yes, it's trying, and it's failing.
It failed miserably.
That was female empowerment.
Right.
That scene.
She set that nigga's car and all his clothes on fire.
That was some like... She was working some shit out in that scene. Like, for real.
This weak-willed bitch, she can't go up. She's not woman enough to come up and do this shit herself. She's got to get, essentially, a man in drag to come and do it for her.
Now, that's an interesting perspective. The entire movie is predicated on a woman guiding, a man guiding, teaching. Yeah, okay, that's really weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, a man in drag teaching women how to be women.
Be offended, women. Like, it's Tyler Perry teaching you how to
be a woman,
right? But it's under the guise. But it's this man trying to tell you that you need to be strong. They couldn't even get a real woman. Couldn't even get a real woman. Nothing about. And then she goes.
Lisa Marcos is very attractive.
And then she goes into his office to steal some money.
I mean, I get that.
Look, yo, look.
Hey, look, I gotta get this cash. Son.
Crime of passion is one thing. You just this character is so pathetic. Like, it's so pathetic that it's racking my brain. I've never seen anyone, real or fake. I've never seen a character so sad.
I'm telling you, this is Tyler Perry's view of black women. In a way, it is.
I mean, it has to be, right? Like, you don't just make shit up without like having some sort of preconceived thought process, right?
But I think that he thinks that through God and through Jesus, you can grow up, you can become stronger.
All right, look, yeah, but to be this weak,
by the way, I'm not defending this movie.
To be this weak, I'm sorry, man. I just can't. I just don't see. I really don't see it. And then the bald head black dude from Law and Order.
I hate you and I hate Jesus.
Yeah, I mean, I was waiting for that. I was waiting for that quote.
Actual line. Yeah.
Jesus Christ. All right. Go ahead.
Mad shit.
Go ahead.
Bro, we are 47 minutes in and we're only 26 minutes into the movie. So they're like, oh, we're gonna take our half. And so they leave the room and then Madea just shows up with a chainsaw. And she's like, yeah. And then she fucking turns it on and proceeds to cut his couch in half.
She cuts everything she can in half.
Before the cops come.
Yeah, including a piano.
Yeah. Whatever, it's play for laughs.
Yeah, totally. And so the two are taken to court where they see Judge Maybelline.
I thought this woman, like, I remember her TV show.
Yeah.
I thought they got some woman from Hair Tricks to come and just pretend to be a judge. Like, I really didn't know she was a real judge. Judge Maybelline Ephraim. First of all, the name sounds fake. It's a real name.
Yeah, Maybelline is her real name.
Yeah.
Like the makeup, which she wears way too much of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
like Clayface. What?
Nothing. I have nothing to say about that except for that is accurate. She's a Batman villain. So, they have some conversation. She's like, I never want to see you in here again. And she's like, well, I brought my nephew. He's a lawyer. And her nephew is played by young closeted gay man, Tyler Perry. And he's like, Are we going to pretend like Tyler Perry's not gay, guys? Are we really going to have that conversation?
A child and a wife, or a woman that he sees.
He bought a kid and a wife, and so I don't know.
All right, thank you.
I can't make anything up. I was trying to be funny.
He might not be gay. We don't know.
Yeah, to protect ourselves legally, he might
alleged young gay man, Tyler Perry. So they get off scot-free because that makes sense after destroying property. I guess it was her property technically too.
No, it wasn't.
Dude,
because she doesn't have a job.
She had a job, dude. She had a job. She was the cook.
She told the maid what to cook?
Yeah, that takes intelligence.
That takes words.
So they cut to a cookout because it wouldn't be Atlanta and they wouldn't be black if they weren't cooking out and making ribs, because of course they look delicious, by the way. So Tyler Perry's character, Brian, sits down with Helen and he's like, "Oh, how are you?" And she's like, "Oh, my life is so different now that I have to deal with regular people like you. It's fucking awful."
Well, he's a lawyer too, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
He ain't making nearly as much money.
He's not a partner in a law firm, I'll tell you that shit.
No, he's not. And so Brian's story starts to come to light, which is Brian has 2 kids, but he has a crack addict wife.
One, what the fuck was the purpose of this B story? 2, why the fuck does she have to be a goddamn crackhead, man? She's a crackhead? Really? Come on, man.
I was rolling.
Be offended, man.
I was like, what?
Be offended, women. Be offended. This character, she's a crackhead, yo.
Like, she could just be like an alcoholic.
Madea, you got one of them pies? Like, yo.
She's a crackhead. Well, first of all, his wife is a crackhead, right? She used to sing. He won't let his daughter sing because he doesn't want his daughter to become a crackhead.
What the fuck kind of dumb nigga logic is that?
I was like, what the fuck?
Like, what? Like, what does that mean? Did she get into crack? Like
from singing in the church?
Yeah, that's what I was like, what? Her popularity in the church directly translated into a massive crack habit.
Oh my god!
I was like they didn't even say like, oh well, she stopped singing in church and started singing
to the wrong crowd.
Yeah,
no, they didn't. Like, no, she went from singing in the church to doing crack. I'm like, that transition.
Yeah, that logical sense. Leap. And he's like, don't even get near the DJ. I don't even want you to hear the lyrics. Like, like it was ridiculous.
Like, I don't want it to stand up like my wife.
So
singing.
So at the party, they're like, "Hey," Tyler Perry's like, "Hey, here's my friend with a terrible wig on." It's like, "Oh shit, son, it's Shemar Moore." And then I just look at that picture that was on my phone of him from high school, and that shit just makes me laugh with his goddamn mullet. And so he's like, "Yeah, what's up, girl?" I like doing this because the audio's not on my laptop, so I like to just voice the characters like what I think they should be saying. And he's like, "Yeah, I'm still fine and all." And she's like, "I don't give a fuck." He's like, "But these abs though." And Tyler Perry's like, "Ooh, abs." And, and she's like, never mind. But so they have this ridiculous dialogue that was basically like that. And she's like, "Men are all the same. You ain't shit." And he goes, "Yeah, well, I'm different. Because I'm light-skinned and your husband is dark-skinned. Hence, I am the good guy like a white horse and he is a bad guy like a black man." And then she throws water in his face. She's like, "Don't talk about black men like that, even though I hate them. I hate all of y'all." And she throws water in his face, even though she does that. If you look at the scene, his shirt is barely wet.
Nigga, when that next scene and his shirt was drenched, I said, okay.
Like, they ain't even try, dude.
Right.
Like
he got splashed in that scene, then the next scene his shirt was fucking just dripped and like drenched in water. I'm like, that was very poor fucking editing.
Like,
yeah, fuck it. Niggas won't
know. Meanwhile, for laughs, Tyler Perry comes out with an ankle bracelet like, they gave me this at the court, and there's another crazy black woman who's smoking weed while on lithium, which that's a good thing. And she starts freaking out. thinks she sees rabbits or some stupid ass shit. Oh, by the way, Tyler Perry he also plays Joe, Medea's brother. So he's an old black man and an old black woman and regular him. Yeah, this scene isn't funny.
Yeah, you know, it was played for laughs. This woman that they picked up off the street and told her to smoke some weed, and this is not funny. Like she's seeing rabbits or some shit. Oh, I'm seeing rabbits. Oh, the rabbits! Get the rabbits off of me! Old people being silly. That's funny.
And then the black people do a electric slide. And the rich black woman, Helen, doesn't really know how to do it. And then they keep focusing in on Medea's ass, which is odd. It's an odd choice to me.
Did they?
Yes.
Okay.
And Shemar Moore's doing it. And he's like, look, I'm light-skinned and I'm also down. And she's like, oh, that's just what I need.
Look at this nigga's shirt, yo. Look at this nigga's shirt.
Who's Shemar Moore?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, like in the next scene when he's right.
In the next scene when she hands him a towel after being a bitch and threw some water in his face, she's like, here's a towel. He's like, is this supposed to be your idea of an apology? Because I don't accept it. That was the realest shit in this movie.
Yeah. Did they dip his entire shirt in a bucket of water? That doesn't make any sense. Yeah, everybody is being black as shit. They're having a good time. Everybody's dancing because, you know, black people love dancing.
I mean, well, that's true.
I mean, we do. And ribs. Definitely ribs.
What team does this guy's jersey? What team is that? That fake ass like off-brand New York Jets jersey.
It's a throwback.
That somebody was that one of those
in the
dudes
back?
dancing.
The fuck is that?
I don't know. Apparently, they couldn't afford to get the real New York Jets jersey.
This is ridiculous.
They got the New York Bets.
You notice
jersey.
the time of day kind of shifted also.
Yeah, no, it's like
That
when
shit
Nino
went
Brown
from,
got punched from daylight into evening in New Jack City.
It was like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. All of a sudden, it's 10 o'clock at night. Like, oh, okay. That's
oh shit, that is a fake ass Jets jersey. What the fuck? Yeah, no. This entire thing is a wash. So Charles gets a call in the middle of the night when he's laying with his new fine ass girl, who's only there for the money, you bitch. By the way, women, you're either gold diggers, you're completely weak, or you're actually men in drag in this movie. Congratulations.
Right.
Charles gets a call from a guy he knows from the past.
Yeah.
And this guy's like, look, I had to shoot a couple of cops. What?
I'm like, get the fuck away from me.
Yeah, nigga, we don't know each other at all. And he's like, here's $300,000. He's like, here's $300,000 in cash. He's like, I don't really want the case. And he's like, nigga, you gonna take this case? Well, I'm gonna put a case in your ass. And he's like, that doesn't make any sense to me. And he's like, right now, motherfucker. And
you're my lawyer. Get me off.
I'm like, nigga, I ain't gay.
No.
It's not that kind of movie, gentlemen.
Not really. No.
Not at all. No. I love that movie.
Oh, Jesus.
So, yeah, this guy who really looks like an angry cat is really pissed off. And they're like having like an evil black dude off.
Like, who is this dude? Like, I feel like I've seen him before, but I haven't.
This guy's got to be a rapper.
Fucking clue.
This guy is got to be a rapper.
He's done VO. I know that. Like with that voice, I've heard that voice before. And
he seems so.
What's his name in this movie?
Jackson, something like that.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, something.
So back at Medea's house, Joe's like, "Look, this bitch can't stay here. I ain't trying to hear that." And they're like, "Joe, if you don't shut your ass up." And she's like, "Oh, I'm gonna shoot you," some stupid ass shit. And Helen goes to a restaurant alone, and she's like looking at a ring, and she's like, "Oh," and she's crying, and people are getting engaged around her, which is really hitting the nail on the fucking head.
Yep, is.
And she's sad, and she's got a beautiful satin dress, and her hair is done all nice. And she still ain't got no job. I'd just like to point that out. But she's out there judging Shemar Moore. Have any of you ever eaten dinner alone in a restaurant?
In a restaurant?
No, not in a sit-down restaurant.
Yeah, she does. That's a big thing for women.
I don't think I ever have.
No, I've always had friends.
I've done that out of Panera bread.
That really doesn't count.
Oh. Is that Chipotle?
Yeah, I've sat at the window at the little thing and fucking shoved
Not
a
at a
burrito.
restaurant, no. But I don't, like, if somebody's eating at a restaurant by themselves, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I don't judge.
Yeah, I'm just like, all right, that person clearly can't get laid.
Or that person just like...
Or that person maybe just want to be alone.
Right.
Loser.
Because they have to deal with a bunch of fuckery at work. And they're like, and at home. They're like, nope, fuck this.
Yeah, fair enough. So Helen decides to go visit her mother, played by Cicely Tyson, who looks exactly like her. So that was
casting
pretty.
was spot on.
Yeah, it was pretty good. Like, who's an old black woman we know? Oh shit, Cicely Tyson. Get her ass in here. And why is Cicely Tyson in this movie other than the reason that they look alike? I have no idea. And so she's like, Mama, he done left me. I don't know how to work because I don't really do anything. And she's like, get a job, you bitch.
Yeah, she was like, man, I really fucked up when I was parenting you, did I? Didn't I?
She should have smacked her across the face. Grow up. Stop being a little douche. And so Cicely Tyson gives an old black mama speech and sends her on her way. Like, get a job, bitch. And so she does. And she goes and works at a restaurant. And lo and behold, here comes Shemar Moore with his terrible fucking wig. And he's like, just trying to get the salmon, yo. And she's like, oh, okay. I don't like you because you're a man and you have a penis, but I'll wait on you because I need tips and I'm broke.
Like, and the wig looks really, really bad because this is the first time we've seen it without that headband covering the hairline.
Yeah, that hairline is just a fucking half moon.
Like, it looks like a helmet, man.
Every time he's on screen, I'm just going to raise this fucking picture. That shit is hilarious to me.
Good Lord.
This nigga looks like an extra in Menudo. So she treats him like shit because he's a dude and he has a penis. And she's like, fuck you. Get out of my restaurant. And he refuses and she has to wait on him anyway. Cut to Jesus. And there's a choir and they are fucking getting down and they are letting you know about whatever it is choirs let you know about. And so Cicely Tyson joins Helen at church. And everybody is dressed weird. Like, 2005, people dress like fucking buffoons. That's just a side note. That's not anything about the plot. They just dress like buffoons. That's just a personal observation of mine. So then we get more conversations between the bad guy and the lawyer. And it's damn ridiculous.
You know how it is on the streets, Chuck. Brother don't do what he say.
However you and your homies settle your disputes, this has to play out in court.
If I go down, man.
Go down. Calvin, walk away. Walk away. Don't let this suit fool you. I don't take too kindly to threats, Mr. Jackson.
And I don't make idle threats, Mr. McCarter.
I don't make
I better get off.
Keep talking about getting off. God damn.
Yeah, I mean, this guy is a ridiculous character.
Like, I don't even understand.
I mean, both of them are like.
I better get off.
I better get off. You know how I like it. One finger up the ass, tickle the prostate.
Oh.
It's a fucking weird ass movie, man. It's a fucking weird ass movie. Like, don't let this suit fool you. This nigga is wearing a Steve Harvey suit. This nigga. He's wearing a Steve Harvey suit. Like, because this shit is not tailored at all.
No, it is just
it is
a
straight
fucking
down.
Yeah. Don't buy Steve Harvey suits, guys.
Like, this
like
is
I need that to be a.
This is
known.
a straight nigga suit. Like, this is his
You can't
court suit.
Yeah, but you cannot wear that to an interview. You can't. Can you imagine going to a job interview dressed like that?
Look like a fool. Look like a very well dressed rectangle.
I'm here about the job.
Actually, all of these nigga suits, they're not really.
Yeah, they're not
really fitting well.
Yeah,
they're ill fitting.
That's a shame.
Maybe that was the budget they had.
You gotta get the Italians to make your suits, guys.
Yeah, I mean, you do. You fucking do. Don't let Steve Harvey make your suit.
Either get it and then have it taken in.
You can't tailor a Steve Harvey suit. It's untailorable.
Not a Tyler Perry. I mean, goddamn, I said Tyler Perry. Well, these are Tyler Perry suits. Apparently, I'm talking about Steve Harvey, like a suit. Get a suit that fits you at the very least,
and then get the shit
tailored. Right.
Look, here's some grown man ass advice. Get your suit tailored and stop looking like you're wearing your dad's suit.
Right.
It's ridiculous.
Right. Look out of here, man.
Don't stop being silly.
Like your pant leg shouldn't be blowing in the breeze. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And again, some people just can't afford to get their suits tailored, so and you have no choice.
Fuck it, get a smaller suit then, and hope that shit fits you.
Just let it tighten up on you.
Just get one. You gotta get one.
Yeah, the one that you can wear to a funeral and a wedding. That's it. That's all you need. Man. So Helen gets off work, and in classic movie trope, it's raining. And she reaches her hand out to feel the water as if this is her first time seeing rain. And she's like standing there outside with an umbrella. And just so happens, Shemar Moore pulls up and he's like, "Hey, you should get in the truck. It's raining, girl." And she's like, "Nah, bruh, I don't think so. I don't trust men. They're evil." And he's like, "Yeah, but this headband is on fleek, so you should help. You should trust me." And she chooses not to. And he's like, "Well, bus is coming in like another hour, so fucking deuces." And then she's like, "Oh, all right. I need the help of a man because I'm weak. Call a Uber, bitch." So she eventually gets in, and he's like, "Hey, I know this good salmon spot. We can go there in our work grubby clothes and not even go home to freshen up."
Jazz and salmon. Like, that is some black ass shit right there.
I guarantee they had white Zinfandel wine too. I guarantee they did. Black people love salmon or salmon, as I hear people say it, and it makes me want to throw you down a flight of stairs. And jazz. We love those two things. It's very true. Yeah, by the way, the L in salmon is silent. I cannot stress this enough. Just like the W in sword is also silent.
Yeah, what are you, a Wu-Tang member? It's not sword.
It's sword. Let me use this sword to cut this salmon. Like, no, don't do that. So they go to this jazz club, and it's black as shit, and it's very nice. They go to Chandra's.
The thing about this club is it does what Chirac did, and it does what I just cannot stand. And they have a musical interlude describing the feelings of the person.
You're supposed to be happy.
So, but here's the thing with this movie. This movie does it twice. This movie does it 2 times within the same scene. Shemar Moore and Helen are dancing, and she's like, "Oh man,
she's having like internal.
Yeah, she's having an internal monologue. Meanwhile, the singer is like, "Oh boy, I wish he would say that he loves me. I'm trying to love you, but I got walls up. I wonder if you can break them down by saying something nice." And then she's like, "Oh man, I'm so weak and guarded and jaded. I've got walls up, but he's so dumb. He probably won't say anything that will make me lower my walls." Yeah. Oh, this is
like a fairy tale, nigga.
This is like a fairy tale. Oh my gosh, he did it. My head hurts, man. I can't do this. Let me see that. This will make me feel better. Keep going.
So that's exactly what happens, by the way. This ridiculous nonsense. With fake ass Patti LaBelle singing. She got some fucking soup coolers too. God damn. So yeah, they start dancing. It's ridiculous. She's like, "I wish he would hold me closer," and he does, and she's like, "Ooh, I'm getting all wet. Oh Jesus, haven't seen that in a year."
Uh-oh. This nigga is like Chris Jericho. He is breaking the walls down.
She would not say that. She would definitely not say that. So he drives her home in his shitty pickup truck, and of course they don't kiss or anything because they're good Christian folks. They I don't know.
I didn't realize that they didn't have sex before they got married. This movie gets one less star. 2.
I can't afford to give it one less star.
We're at a 2 at this point.
Where'd you start? 3?
3.
Okay. So then we see crackhead ass.
No, fuck it. 1.5. Because that crackhead section was really fucking dumb. But it's still entertaining.
She comes to Tyler Perry's door, to Brian's door, and she's like, I sure is hungry. And he's like, I love you so much, little cracky. And she comes in, and she's like, I'm trying. I really am. And he's like, eat your food and get the fuck out of my face. And so at that point, she like feels bad, and she's like, still gonna do crack anyway, because
right,
crack is awesome. And so then Helen and Shemar Moore, they start dating. Brian is teaching his kids how to pray and how to not sing, and Shemar Moore and Helen are having a pillow fight like 2 fucking gay kids.
Wait, what?
It's like, wee.
Who's having a pillow fight?
What's that?
Who's having a pillow fight?
Shemar Moore and Helen.
Like, shut up. Like, things that don't happen in heterosexual relationships, except for if you believe in this fantasy Christian nonsense. Is this what you did before you guys got married?
Look, we believe in God, but we ain't doing all this shit.
I mean, you guys weren't having sex before marriage. You guys were just pillow fighting, right? Pillow fighting, and that's it. Not sword fighting. Pillow fighting.
Sword fighting.
Yeah, we were pillow fighting. My dick was the pillow, and her vagina was the
other pillow.
Other pillow. And we were hitting each other with them. Yeah. That's it.
Oh, okay.
Like, and her ass was the pillow, and she was hitting my face with it. Like that's the type of pillow fighting we were doing.
Fair enough.
All right.
And now we know. Yeah. So I don't get it. So Brian has a conversation with Madea, and he's like, I really do love that crackhead. And she's like, boy, you better forgive her. You got to forgive her for the crack. You got to forgive her. And he's like, I ain't forgetting shit. And I ain't forgiving her for a goddamn thing. That's the most real shit ever. And Tyler Perry's son looks like a Webster, which is kind of weird.
I don't remember seeing his son.
He was sitting on Joe's lap for a second.
Oh, right. Okay. Wait, how far did we move ahead?
We're at 106.
Okay.
An hour and 6 minutes in. So after that, we get, there's more dating between the two of them, and like, it's beautiful, and they're so great. And he says, I've been trying to think about how to say this to you. And she's like, oh, what is it? And he goes, I love you. Like, okay. Like, I don't think you had to think about it that hard. Like, I don't know how to say it to you. You mean say it? What are you talking about? The whole idea is predicated on actually saying something. So they have this dinner after he said, I love you. They wake up the next day, and they're still wearing the same clothes because they didn't go to the bedroom because they're Christian.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't do that when you believe in God, apparently.
Yeah, never take your clothes off around the opposite sex. You filthy, filthy heathens. They wake up, of course, there's still wine left because they wouldn't have drank it all because, they're Christian.
So they've been dating for like 4 months at this point. And he does some shit that's kind of
You waiting 4 months, Terrence? Micah?
For what?
To have sex with a woman you're in love with.
Let me tell you something. When my wife and I were first dating, she
be careful here.
She made the first move after like 3 days. She was like, after 3 days, she was like,
well, that's the American standard, right? Like 3 dates.
The American standard is 3 dates. Is that a thing?
That's kind of the standard. It's kind of the standard. Yeah, it's kind of the standard.
Yeah, like
if you make it to the third date, you're probably gonna get laid.
Yeah, she was like, so we doing this? Yeah, we are.
Right now.
Yeah, but yeah, like, so no.
4 months.
4 months.
Tyler or Steve Harvey says wait 9 months.
He said 90 days.
Oh, 90 days.
3 months.
Okay. You wait 90 days? Would you wait 90 days for somebody?
I mean, look, if they wanted to, like, it depends on how I felt about the person.
No. 90 days?
That's 3 months.
Depends on how I felt.
Bruh.
About the person.
4 months?
If I was,
4 months.
He's just ignoring.
4 months.
Look, if it was,
no, 4
look,
months is 120 days.
look.
That's
if
a
it
sex
was-
strike.
If it
You
was,
can get gun violence ended in 90 days. They literally waited 3 months.
If it was making good and it was guaranteed,
I'll wait that.
I'm gonna have to wait that 90 days, man.
I'm gonna wait that 90.
I'm gonna wait that 90 days.
Yeah,
If it's
she
this
could be
weak-willed zilch, no, get the fuck out of my face. You old punk ass. Grow a spine, grow a backbone. Then maybe.
So I can blow it out. But
Fair enough.
90, really? If it was Megan Good, you would wait 90 days.
If I was guaranteed, she was like, I guarantee you the best sex of your life if you just wait for 90 days.
And it was actually guaranteed to be the best sex because you don't know, she could be fucking terrible.
She could be.
Yeah, because she's like super fine. Like
She's fine
she ain't
as
got to
hell,
try.
but that doesn't mean she's got to be. She's
gotta
fucking
try.
amazing.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
It would have to be guaranteed.
It'd have to be guaranteed. It might not be amazing,
There are no guarantees.
but it's still
Well,
we haven't
120
said it
days.
good.
100.
That's 4 months.
Nah, bruh. No. Deuces. I'll find somebody to do it in half time. Like, no.
Half.
Less than half.
Yeah.
Right. Found somebody to do it in 120 seconds.
That's true. You just pay for it.
3 dates is the American standard.
It's pretty much the American. I think that's true.
Stereotypically, it's like, hey, you go on a date and then you don't call you wait a day before you call them. And
Yeah, I don't play that game.
3 dates.
If I like somebody, I just call them next time.
And then 3 dates is
Yeah, 3 real dates on average. Yeah.
it's
That's
the
about it.
unwritten rule.
Yeah. You make it to date 3. Yeah, you're probably good.
Unless you're,
So that's the way it works. So then we cut to courtroom drama because that's what everyone loves.
Courtroom drama.
Helen goes to court against Charles, and she's like, "You can have it all," which may be one of the dumbest things you could have done. I would have enjoyed my new life with half of his money, or at least a quarter of it. You're obviously insane. And Tyler Perry is her lawyer, and he's like, "You know you done fucked up, don't you?" Like, it was basically the Menace to Society speech.
Like, you know what you're doing. You're like, whatever.
She was like, "I forgive him because of."
No, she ain't forgive him yet.
No,
she was just
she-
like,
that's she's like, "I don't need this. I got a
don't need the
boyfriend."
money.
So
I
then
don't need this now. I got somebody else to take care of me. I mean, am I reading this wrong, or
No.
is this
again? This is representative of what Christian women are taught.
She's in love.
Yeah,
Christian women nowadays are taught not to be completely a slave to a man. They're taught that a man is supposed to quote unquote lead.
well, what does that mean? If someone is in charge, then someone is not in charge.
That doesn't mean you don't do for yourself also.
If he says you don't, you don't.
No, nigga. No. Get the fuck out of here with
I'm
that
just saying.
shit.
What's the
The hierarchy is
God, man,
woman,
women,
children.
children way away. No, women are not close by. Women are not close by. Fuck that. That's why you treat them like shit. And it's your fault, Christian men.
Fuck out of my face with that shit.
I mean, I know you. You're pretty hard, rigid Christian man. You're like, listen, wife, this is what's going down. You're not working.
Look, if she ain't working, we on the street.
Well, that's fair.
She is the breadwinner in this relationship.
Well, it is what it is.
Yeah, hey, look.
So we cut to more courtroom drama where in the case of this fucking guy versus
what
dead
the fuck
cop.
is his name?
Bad guy.
Jameson, like Jameson
Whiskey?
something. The actor's name is Gary Anthony Sturgis.
Yeah, I saw that. But his name in this movie is
Like
is Winston
Jackson or
Wait,
Jameson or
Jackson. Maybe that's it.
So they announced that Jameson Whiskey is guilty on all charges, and he's like, "That's some fucking bullshit." And so as they're courting him off to jail,
I was supposed to get off.
like, you're going to jail, buddy.
You're gonna get off quite a bit.
You're gonna get someone else off. So as they're walking out of the court, he grabs the gun of the bailiff.
Hold up. How is he? He said in the dark and scary alley where he had $300,000. That's got to be enough to buy off a judge, right? Right. Yeah. He said that, right?
Yeah.
So how is buying off a judge and getting this high priced lawyer gonna help you if a jury is making the decision?
That's a good point. I hadn't really thought about that.
Details.
Like, and I'm not a lawyer, guys. Like,
But you're married to one.
So by the properties of transference, like, I know about law.
Yeah, the transfer properties of the universe.
That's exactly. And this doesn't work.
Did your wife, when she watched this, did she go, yeah, that's
not right.
That's not how law works.
She said she tried. She likes this movie, and she tried to justify it. Like, well, the judge could kind of sway evidence that could be seen.
Maybe he didn't know it was going to be a jury trial. Maybe he thought it was going to go directly in front of a judge.
He thought he was going in front of Judge Maybelline earlier. No fucking jury.
This ain't people's court. Like, you killed cops, man. What the fuck? This isn't, the defendant claims that the plaintiff
stiffed him on rent.
Right. Like,
oh, you shot 2 cops. You're going in front of a jury, genius.
It's like, they got you on camera. I say it wasn't me.
Right.
What?
I wasn't there.
I hate everybody in this movie, man.
Let me get on the stand. I'll say I wasn't there.
I hate
What is that going to do? They're going to hear your voice and
Doesn't
see your
work
face
like
and
that.
know you're guilty.
Yeah, your very nonchalant voice that everyone has that is completely indistinguishable from anything.
Right. I love they like play the tape and it's like, I'm shooting these cops over here. Hey, that wasn't me.
That wasn't me.
It was a different guy who sounds and looks exactly like I do. Shut up.
God damn it, man.
So he grabs Jameson or Jackson or whatever his name is, grabs the gun out of the holster of the bailiff, and he turns around and shoots Charles in the back several times.
This is a shitty ass bailiff, man.
Also, are bailiffs given handguns?
Like live fire ammunition?
For what? What do they need it for?
Inside the courtroom? Like, just do like all cops and beat the shit out of people.
Just get a billy club and just go to work.
Yeah, man.
So he shoots him, and it's like, oh, somebody call the ambulance. This piece of shit's dying. And I don't think they should have tried that hard to save him, but unfortunately they did. So cut to a scene of Shemar Moore and Helen, and they're together. And this scene is really fucking weird. And I'm gonna play it, and then we'll come right back.
Do you love me?
For God's sake, say something.
Helen, my heart says that you do. Your actions say that you do. But you've never said it.
The last man that I saw.
No. Please. Don't make me pay for his mistakes. If you love me, just say it. And you trust me with that information because I promise you I won't abuse it. But I need to hear it.
Yes. I love you.
Yo, lying bitch. What happens next is kind of clever, kind of cute, right? Like she wakes up from their night of abstinence,
which is the worst kind of night,
and goes to freshen up in the bathroom, and she notices an engagement ring on her finger. And that's how he proposes.
That's
cute. That's kind of cute.
Yeah. My whole thing is
4 months.
I'm not waiting that long, man. I'm gonna need confirmation That's good. I need confirmation.
She looks like she's a terrible fuck too, man. She really does. Just by her actions in this movie and the way she's portrayed, she looks like she's one of those women that just kind of lays there. Like, I don't want to fuck a dead body. Like, fucking get up, move, say something, do something.
You're not Bill Cosby.
Right. Like, that shit is not like, for the life of me. For the life of me, I will never understand what that nigga found so goddamn attractive.
I'm fucking a passed out chick.
Right. I just
is that hot? No. Like, exactly. Get up, do something, move. You know?
Right, man.
Twerk, do something. God damn it. Come on now.
Right. Ain't none of that sleep creep bullshit. Ain't none of that passed out. No, man.
Ain't into that.
Nah, I'm not into that shit, man.
No.
The fuck out of
I'm into a lot of things, as has been portrayed against me on the last Nerdpocalypse episode, but I'm not into that.
Fuck out of here. Say something.
The night of abstinence. Oh,
so
God, Christians are so sad.
She is
fuck each other for God's sake. There's plenty of you.
He puts she notices the ring on her finger, and he is hemming and hawing, and he says, will you marry me? And before she can answer, she looks at the television screen and sees that her, by the letter of the law, husband has been shot in the back.
Good.
And
shot in the back.
Yeah.
Which might be good symbolism for her going and about to marrying this man. It's a stab in the back.
I don't think they were thinking that goddamn hard.
No.
I am.
No.
I'm going to make this movie work.
No. So they go to the hospital.
Look, no, pause. This is one of the most ignorant ass scenes in the movie by far. His new girlfriend is like, they're like, oh, he's in surgery or whatever, and we need to do these things, and
he might be paralyzed.
She's like, let him die. I don't give a fuck. Like, deuces. She didn't give a fuck. But she's gonna let him die. She isn't married to him. You're not gonna get any of the money. You big dummy.
Her justification for that was, and Helen was like, no, don't let him die. Like, let him live. And the mistress's justification is like, you're so vindictive. Why would you want him to live that life of being a quadriplegic?
Yeah.
And
I mean, look, I know she wasn't thinking that because she's a good Christian woman, but I mean,
see, that's the thing.
That's a good payback. Sit your ass in this chair.
I know a lot of Christian women. They're not even showing up to the hospital.
I feel
they're not showing up to the hospital.
I feel like they're in the minority, bro. I feel like they're in the minority. What do you think, Terrence?
That's ridiculous. Like,
would you show up?
Christian? Would I show up?
Yeah.
If what?
If it was your ex.
That was like that fucked me over.
Yeah.
Yeah, that got shot in the back.
Fucked you over, treated you like shit, and then he got shot in the back.
No. Me? Fuck no. I'm like, fuck that bitch. Like, sorry. But I wouldn't be treated like that. Like, nah, man.
No. No.
You ain't going?
No.
No.
Really?
No. Latoya can get shot in the back right now. I'm not going to the fucking hospital. I'm not. Quite frankly, it's too long of a drive. I live an hour away.
That's fair.
Now, look, I'm not wishing it on anybody.
No, of course not. That's not my question.
But, nah, I'm not.
Okay.
The fuck out of here.
Would you?
You going to see the diva on her deathbed? You going to see Jackie on her deathbed?
Nah, bro.
Exactly.
I'm not judging your statements. I just want to clarify. No, I would not go. Oh, you got shot.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
I'm sure your new husband is torn up about it.
Maybe you can start a rap career now. Get the fuck out of my face.
Would you, okay, let's say you're not going to the hospital, but would you, as a good Christian man, would you take care of this person?
You better get the fuck out of my face.
Let's say it's your current wife, but you guys are getting a divorce.
She gonna have to die.
But
I don't. It's not that I don't believe in divorce. I know why people get divorced. Divorce is not on the menu. Appetizers, dating. Main entree, marriage. Dessert, death. That's it.
It's not on the menu.
Death?
That's right. Till death do us part. Fuck that.
So you're not helping this person out?
No, I'm not.
Let's say you guys broke up. Let's say you guys broke up. You've been married for 18 years. Let's say you guys broke up, and it's not something like cheating, but you just sort of grew apart, right? Like a lot of people will have kids, and then the focus is on the kids. The kids go off to college, and they break up, like almost immediately after. That's very common. Let's say that happens. You don't hate each other. She gets shot in the back. You gonna come take care of her?
If we are broken up, I hate you. It's that simple. If for whatever reason I stop being friends with one of you two, it's because I hate you.
God damn.
Sorry, bro.
It is what it is, man. It is what it is.
He's a fucking psychopath.
Because I'm very easygoing. It takes a lot to get me to not like someone.
Right.
Yeah, I'm kind of the same way.
Like if I'm not hanging out with you,
I'm not like that.
I don't like you.
No, I'm not like that. I don't necessarily hate you. Hate is a term that I would use that I gave a shit. Like I had strong feelings that I gave a shit. I literally don't think about you. Like there are times where I've had groups of friends, like acquaintances, and I've just had like 1 or 2 days I've driven around in my car without listening to music, and I've just made a mental choice like I ain't never hanging out with them again, and that's just a choice, and I just move the fuck on, and I just never call. Like it's God damn, that's it. If I feel like you are a roadblock in the road that is my life, yes, step aside. Like I stop, I get out of the car, I push you off the road, and I get back in my car, and I keep driving. Yeah, we haven't hung out. Yeah, it's weird.
It's strange how that works, huh?
Yeah, sorry.
Have I ever done that? I don't.
Oh,
I don't have that many friends.
Yeah, I know.
So
I don't now. Look, I keep that roster fresh. Don't fuck up. Gone.
New season, new cast.
That's it, dude. That's how I work, man.
And the story of my life that's been going 35 years strong.
Yeah, exactly, dude. I'm like an NBC show. Sometimes you gotta chum the water a little bit, find something new, and break the fuck out of the rest of it. Like, nah, man.
I mean, I'll talk to people, but
like the reason why you're my best friend is because you have survived all of those trials, like like each of the fucking Hunger Games trials. Like, may the odds be ever in your favor. Yeah, you made it. You made it through. You made it to the next round. But
yeah, man.
There have been people who have risen and fallen. Sometimes they make it 2 or 3 seasons, and then they gotta go.
Yeah,
that's it. That's how it works.
That's hilarious.
Congratulations.
I'm afraid you're about to be written off of my show.
Yeah, exactly. It's like I just bring out the thing like, you've been eliminated, or
the tribe has spoken.
Yeah, bong, and then I just extinguish your flame and then move the fuck on to the next trial. So they find out that a dude needs to be in a wheelchair, and so Helen's like, "Oh, I'll take care of him," and she proceeds to treat this dude like shit.
This woman is a sociopath.
She threw his ass in a tub
because
he can't walk.
She's all about Christian this, Christian that. It's my duty as a good Christian wife who's still married to this man to take care of him and love him. And she gets home and she proceeds to have niggery. The fucking she proceeds to essentially hobble this man.
Yes.
And so no, she's full of shit. That's not the Christian thing to do. Maybe Old Testament Christianity.
Oh yeah, that's an eye for an eye.
New Testament Christianity, the one thing of Christianity that Christians only accept. They don't accept all that fucking God is a fucking jealous asshole who kills firstborn sons and throws frogs at people. They don't accept that shit.
Rains frogs.
Pisses frogs down on people. They don't accept that shit. They accept New Testament God. Guess what? New Testament God ain't about all that vindictive shit.
Yeah, that's true. I'd let him drown.
That bitch was about to get brain damage. That nigga was about to die, and she was just like, but that's female empowerment though, right? Female empowerment.
I mean, that's
not female empowerment.
Is beating up an invalid female empowerment?
Right.
He's handicapped.
Where was all that gumption back when he was standing up and walking around? Now that he can only blink, you all Tina Tough Girl now. Let me get the fuck out of my face, man. I hate this character, man. I really hate this character.
By the way, this is a terrible salad she made. It is boring.
Like I said, I'd have threw that nigga down the steps.
Smacking the shit out of him. And now you weak. You still weak, bitch.
So you think by the end, she's still weak?
Yes.
I think so. I think that's true.
She absolutely is. There's no growth. She's still being ruled by her emotions.
She's still ruled by a man.
And she's still ruled by a man. Like, there's no character growth into this movie. Be offended. I don't know why people love this movie so much, man. I really don't. Maybe I need to be a lady.
Maybe still entertained.
I mean, yeah, look. It's entertaining for all the wrong reasons.
Hey, sometimes that's all
that matters.
Takes.
I would rather watch Temptation, man. I really would.
Yeah, absolutely. Temptation is so ridiculous.
Temptation is off the rails. That shit started off the rails.
It had Kim Kardashian as an actress. I mean, I think that says it all. So she goes to see that light-skinned...
The bitch left him in a room for days. She was like, I'm going to leave you here for days to see how you... Because at this point, he can't move from the neck down.
Right.
And first of all, what kind of shitty-ass hospital is like, oh, you can't move from the neck down? Here, let me give you a manually operated wheelchair.
Good luck with that. Thanks. Do you have one I can blow into that moves me forward? Like
strength,
nigga. She left him in here for days. Like, she's a vindictive sociopath, man.
But yeah, is that what black female empowerment looks like? Is to beat up on an invalid?
If that's the only way that... Be offended, man.
Right. But the only way to fight back against the tyranny of a man is to wait until he literally is completely disarmed and he can't do anything. That's not standing up. Right? That's taking a cheap shot.
That is...
Who can't beat up a person in a wheelchair?
Right.
I could kick the shit out of any... I don't care how strong they are. I could kick the shit out of anyone in a wheelchair. Spoiler alert. Oh, look, I fucking pushed you. Oh, you can't do anything. Oh, but my arms are really jacked. So what? Here's this flight of stairs. See if you can flip down that shit. No, you can't. Like, come on. Yeah, I don't give a fuck how swole you are. A pair of steps is going to fuck your day up. That's it. And you can't stop me.
Yeah, this salad is terrible. What is that? Fucking...
It's like spinach and tomatoes.
Is that spinach?
She have a dressing, not a crouton. Not some raisins, some seeds, anything.
Spinach and tomatoes. Wow.
What kind of boring ass salad is that?
She can't cook.
Of course not.
Not even a goddamn salad.
Can't even make a salad.
You didn't even put onions in it. You ain't put nothing in it. A couple of diced veggies. You cheap lying bitch.
Wow. Is this even? I don't even think this is fucking spinach.
No,
I don't know what it
looks
is.
like she picked these shits out the goddamn grass.
Dandelion
what
leaves.
the fuck is this?
So they go. So after she kicks the shit out of the dude for a while, she goes back to Medea's house, and she just left him in there by himself because he's hungry. And
sorry, I'm hungry.
And then Brian, you see Brian. He takes his daughter.
Wait. Nope. She leaves him there, right? She leaves him there. And then she goes to a bar where Shemar Moore, looking like a blood, is at the
so
bar.
Much red on.
Is at the bar. And she's like, hey,
I'm taking care of my husband now.
I'm taking care of my husband now, but I really want to be your friend. Bitch. If you don't get the fuck out of my face. I was right here with Shemar Moore. He was like, nah, because once you at the point where I say I love you, that's it. Ain't no more like involved.
Right.
I don't want to be your buddy.
No, he was pissed. He was like Criminal Minds pissed.
He was one of them niggas he was searching for.
Yo, like, no, man. No. This is fucking dumb. This makes religious people look fucking stupid.
Please continue.
This is like, Nah, man. And then Shemar Moore was like, no, no. It's either, I know you love me, and I told you I love. There ain't no more like in this situation. Now, was he being unreasonable? Maybe. Not in my eyes.
No, I don't think he's being unreasonable at all.
What, here?
Yeah.
No, he wasn't being unreasonable.
Not in my eyes, he wasn't. But, man, get the fuck out of my face. All right, good. Continue. Back in Medea's house. That shit pissed me off. That shit pissed me off. You're gonna go back to this guy who treated you like shit, but now you're being.
Yeah, but divorce is not an option, Micah. In the Christian church, divorce is in fact.
That's why I say
not on the menu.
Somebody's gotta die.
I hope the FBI is listening to all these episodes because your ass is going to jail one day.
Look,
like if your wife comes up missing.
I'm calling the police. He did it. He did it. He did it. This is not making a murderer. He did it. No, I'm gonna dime your ass.
I don't know a lot,
and I'm gonna go back and watch WrestleMania afterwards.
That poor son of a bitch.
So back in Medea's house. The hell is going on?
So back there, Tyler Perry is dressed as 9 out of 10 of the characters in the scene. And they're all talking to Cicely Tyson, and it's like, oh, you got to forgive him. And this is the thing that drives me crazy. This is that Christian thing of no matter how wronged you've been by somebody, you should forgive them. And that is the Christian Jesus is the way. What do you think of this, Micah, pro-Christian panelist?
He just said he was going to murder his wife if they fucking get divorced.
Yes, but would you forgive her
for cheating on me?
Yes.
No, I would not.
Yeah, but okay, you're a Christian person. Isn't that against the tenets of Christianity?
Sure. What do you want me to say? Yeah, you're supposed to forgive. They teach you that.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it.
Why not?
Because I'm hoping I got enough clout from dead family members up there who will vouch for me. Fuck all that. No, I'm not forgiving you.
I could never for like cheating. I could never forgive someone.
No, man. I'm not gonna forgive you for a lot of things, man. I'm not. But you know what else I'm not gonna do? I'm not gonna be a fucking vindictive asshole and try to torture you.
No, you're just gonna kill him.
Look, you want to be tortured or do you want a quick death?
That's fair.
I'm just saying.
Guns are steel.
And I'm not saying I'm doing it. Oh, steel. You know me. I'm all about the blade.
No, I'm not forgiving, man. I
can't. No.
You gotta forgive him in order to move on, and then you gotta forgive yourself. I'm like, for what?
What?
I didn't fucking. Well, I did.
You tried to kill him.
In a tub.
Look,
but
I don't forgive myself either.
Yeah.
Because I'm not mad about what I did.
Yeah, fuck that. Sorry.
No, I'm totally fine with my actions.
No, I'm gonna move on. Is what I'm gonna do. I'm not forgiving anybody. I'm moving on.
Yeah, and that was exactly the conversation my wife and I had. I'm like, no, I'll move on, but I'm not gonna forgive you.
Right.
Like, no. I don't forgive somebody for fucking up my financial situation to high hell. Like, no, I don't forgive you at all for that. Like, no, fuck that. That's a little personal. I don't forgive you for living on Preston Street.
I saw that nigga the other day.
Man. So Tyler Perry in his Mercedes with his daughter.
4 different women. Sorry.
You know what? No, we're not.
No,
we're not.
We're not.
I can't deal with that. So Tyler Perry driving in his Mercedes with his daughter happens to drive by the local crack house, which looks like the front porch looks like something out of like a cartoon. I assumed a bear and a monkey were going to be playing the blues or something on it. It looks ridiculous. And so he sees his crackhead wife and his daughter's like, I want to go speak to Cracky. And so she runs over there and she's like, remember that time where you did crack and you forgot my play?
Where the fuck are you driving?
Where you drive by a crack house?
Where you drive by a goddamn crack house. And even the crack houses in Atlanta are huge.
Yeah.
God damn.
I think that crack house might be bigger than my house. I think it's more spacious. And then the little girl's like, I gotta go. And she's like, oh.
Like, I'm singing at church today, so if you want to show up.
Yeah, that would be something, wouldn't it? That would be
awesome.
What is the point of this B story?
The ending. because it's one of the funniest things of all.
Forgiveness. It's all about
It is.
forgiveness.
Isn't the A story about forgiveness? Didn't they just talk about it?
This whole movie
But
is about
you got to
forgiveness.
double down on the fact of forgiveness.
Why is there a B story? This is not a television show.
Because God forgives.
I hate this. I hate this movie.
I have a question for you, Micah. Could you forgive your wife if she became a crackhead?
No. I'll try to get you out of it, but I'm not going to forgive you for being a crackhead. You made that choice. What the fuck?
You made that choice.
I'm just saying.
You sounded so fucking angry. You made that choice.
Look,
you wanted this.
You did.
Yeah, well.
Would you
you're
take?
a
Would you
fucking
take?
crackhead?
Would you take your significant other back? Would you take a woman back who was a crackhead for a while?
I would try to get them out of it.
Yeah,
I legitimately would try to get them.
You would try to. So what you're saying is the picture of you looking like Joe West is not just ironic. You would also try to save your crackhead wife.
I would try to get my crackhead wife off of crack. Yes, I owe that to my wife.
Would you then adopt a white son who would then become a superhero?
Only if he is the only white person that can run faster than a black person.
I feel like that's true. He
him.
literally is the only one. Yeah, I don't know, man. Drugs, because at that point they probably stole from you.
Oh, the second I find out about it, though,
you're done.
No. We're not done. The second I find out about it, you are in some sort of clinic. Like, that's it.
Yeah, but the problem is they don't. They go and then they break out.
Yeah, they don't stay.
They're like, crack,
then
and they run.
Well, look, I don't believe in divorce, right?
You really don't believe in divorce at all?
I don't want to look. What other people do is their business. I'm not saying that people who are in bad relationships.
Oh, should get it. I know you. I'm
Right.
saying you personally.
Me personally, I'm not divorcing. Like, we are going to go through some shit together if we have to.
But what about cheating? Besides murder,
cheating is a sin, and therefore I'm absolved of divorce, and we can.
You can then get a divorce.
Yeah, there you go.
What?
Emotional cheating.
Oh, that's
Wait,
even worse.
Wait a minute.
I agree with
Back up a minute. You said cheating is a sin,
Yeah.
therefore you're absolved of divorce.
Therefore, I don't have a problem divorcing you if you cheat on me, because you ain't got long for this world anyway. Don't fucking betray me, man. Don't fucking do it.
Why are you staring at me? I
Don't
didn't do
fucking do it.
So
Okay. Learned a lot about Micah this episode. Didn't we?
he's a fucking lunatic. He's a lunatic. So we see Helen helping Charles into bed with his stupid ass, and he's like trying to touch her, and he's like, "Oh yeah, let me try to get some of that." And she's like, "Nah, bro." And then Brian, played by Tyler Perry, is laying in bed or laying on the couch, reading the Holy Bible because fuck books. You might as well read one. So he's trying to, learn to forgive his crackhead wife. And meanwhile, his crackhead wife is in rehab that she put herself in. And so then we get a scene of Tyler Perry's daughter singing, and she is not very good, in my opinion. And she's singing like a kid, and I hate kid singers. They're the worst. And so,
Yeah, because they think they're talented, and people are like, "Oh, you got to cultivate that talent." Like, nah, man.
Fast forward to when you're 18,
Like that
where
kid,
you've been through some shit.
That kid can't sing, man.
Well, that kid, you would be wrong, because that kid grew up to be Tiffany Evans, who is in fact an American singer.
What has she sung?
Let's see, discography. She had Tiffany Evans in 2008, 143 in 2013, and All Me in 2015. She also is the voice in Tarzan 2 in 2005, and she did a little bit of singing.
What has she sung?
I don't know, but she is fine. Like, she's a good looking girl. Oof. Yep. I'm fine with it.
What has she sung?
I have no idea. I don't.
That's right. You don't like rhythm and blues.
Yeah, I really don't. This person kind of looks like someone that we know. That's funny.
Oh shit. We'll tell you.
Yeah, I'll write it down. I'm not going to say it on there. But this person really looks. Yeah, she fine too. Anyway, so yeah, so they have. So they're singing. And they're like, anybody want to come down to the front? And Charles stands his crippled ass up, and he's like, I'm going. That's the way I'm going to win you back, girl. And everybody's singing. It's beautiful, and it's Christian as fuck. And then all of a sudden, someone else starts singing, and lo and behold, it is former crackhead Brian's wife.
See, guys, that's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. Just sing your heart out. Just sing all that crack right up out of you.
I like I like that her years of crack abuse have not affected her voice, not one iota. And she's just like, Jesus gave me the power back to get off crack. And Brian is like, I knew she could do it. The crack is gone. Now the crack is gone. And the little girl is singing, and it's great. And the guy who looks like what is that actor? He's got a ridiculous name. It's like Freeze or
Flex.
Yeah,
Flex Alexander.
Yeah, look,
you would know him from Homeboys in Outer Space.
Yes, I would. Sadly, but he looks like the pastor.
Yeah, the pastor looks fake. if that makes any sense, like that guy is not a pastor.
Not by any means.
Not by any stretch of anybody's imagination.
Yeah,
is that guy a pastor?
There was a line in the song that they were singing when they were like, what did he say? He said not Buddha or Allah or some shit like, but Jesus. I was like,
fuck all them other gods. That's a thing too.
It was like not Buddha or I can't remember the fucking
Yahweh. I don't know. They're all ridiculous. None of it's real.
That's a slap in the face of all the other fucking religions.
Who cares? Those people aren't watching these.
Don't worship false idols, guys.
Oh yeah. Okay. Let me sign up for fucking TD Jakes' fucking bullshit out of my face. Yeah, so they have a sing-off, and then everybody goes back to Medea's house so Mammy can make them a good ham meal. Everybody's like, this chicken showy is good. It showy is. And so they have like a black-ass moment, and there's mashed potatoes and macaroni and cheese and all this shit, which look delicious. I'm really hungry. And then she's like, Charles and Helen are sitting next to each other, and it's like, oh, it's all going to work out. And she's like, Charles, I got something to tell you.
I have something to tell you at the most inappropriate time ever.
Yeah, this was fucked up.
She's a sociopath, guys.
And she's just like, here, I got something to show you. He's like, ooh, is it your underwear or any panties? What's going on? Am I going to get the touching? She's like, nah, bruh, it's divorce papers. And everybody at the table is like, damn, she served your ass, son. Even the crackhead is there. Even the crackhead has her shit together more than what's about to happen to Charles. And she's like, here's the ring. Sign that shit. And everybody's like, oh no. What is Jesus going to say? And she's like, she's smiling because she's an insane person. And she's like,
she's a fucking sociopath.
And she's like, I'm in love with a more light-skinned nigga. And so I got to go. And she kisses him on his milk dud head. And she bounces. And everybody is there. And it's sad. But it's joyful. And it's great because she goes to a shipping place. And Shemar Moore's there. And I thought this was going to be the final scene where he would have a shirt off for some inexplicable reason. He didn't. So kudos to him and his acting. And she goes to him. She's like, I loves you. And then she apes all the cool shit he said and was like, I feel it. I think about you in my spirit, which I fucking hate that line. And she just copies all of his shit. And he's like, wow, that was ingenious when I fucking said it 25 minutes ago. Think of your own shit, you lying fucking thief. And so she's crying and shit. And they have a fucking MasterCard moment. And he's like, I love this woman. And he carries her off. And he's like, and look, I know our fan Demetrius likes to use the term bitch made. And I really didn't care for that term. When talking about dudes, I'm like, that feels wrong. I get it. Shemar Moore is a bitch made nigga in this movie. He absolutely is. He's like, oh, do you love me? Oh, I've got the Crip colors on today. And then he carries her out like Officer and a Gentleman, and it's damn ridiculous. And they make out, and I hope they fucking fall on a piece of sharp steel. It's stupid. And then they sang choir music for the entire length of the credits.
Did they? I didn't watch the entire.
I assume that's where I shut it off.
I knew it wouldn't happen, right? I knew it wouldn't happen, but I was really like hoping that Shemar Moore would be like, nah, bitch, you blew it.
Yeah. And then just like, just fucking flashed his abs and walked off.
Like, this is what you could have had. Ba-bam!
Yeah, all 8 of them.
So I did not like this movie, guys. I thought it was very insulting to women, and I really
we couldn't tell.
I really think that this woman is one of the worst characters, one of the worst portrayals of black women in film that I've seen. There was no growth. There was no arc. There was nothing. She was constantly vindictive. She was weak-willed. It just didn't do it for me, man.
It's a 1.
Damn, you down to a 1?
Yeah, this movie's not good.
What did I get? Half a star?
It's still entertaining in its terribleness, but yeah, this is a 1.
Oh, I'm sticking with. You know what? Quarter of a star. Go fuck yourself.
I was not a fan.
Tyler Perry. How many more movies does he have? Like 17.
I really don't want to do another one. Like, I really don't want to do another
If we ever do one, I'm not saying that we will. If we ever do another one of these, it will not have Madea in it.
Huh.
It cannot. Thank you.
I mean, I was thinking it.
So was I. I was like, oh. It's like, oh, I wonder if they'll be mature. Nope, never mind. It can't have Tyler Perry's Madea in it. It just can't.
That's the thing. I didn't even mind Madea in this movie.
I didn't hate Madea.
No, I know, but I feel like those movies are so unbelievably bad. I feel like we have to do one where he's trying to do a good movie.
Let's do the one where Michael Ealy drops some kids out a window.
Oh,
no, we don't want to do that.
Oh,
have you seen it?
No, I just saw that.
I'm not doing it. Y'all can do it. I'm not doing it. I'm not watching that movie again.
Did you watch it all?
Girls? Yeah, I'm not fucking watching that shit again.
Is it sad? It's depressing, right?
It's fucking depressing as shit. I'm not watching that movie again.
Well, he has another one, The Family That Prays, right? Which
apparently a lot of people say that's his best movie.
Okay, niggas. Like,
I mean, we should do it just to be fair. Like, if people say that's his best movie,
all right.
We should.
That
do it
will be
one
episode
day.
77. No,
we should do it. No,
I'm kidding.
No,
I need a break.
I don't know if I can take more of that.
No, I need like 25 more episodes in between.
Yeah, however many episodes there were from Temptation to this.
I think that's episode 18.
God damn.
All right,
like 50 episodes.
We need another 60 fucking episodes before.
That's fine. We'll do a Tyler Perry movie every 60 episodes of the show.
We'll do one a year.
Yeah, all right, that's fair.
All right, that's fair.
We'll see you in 2017. We'll see you in January of 2017.
Oh shit.
I'm pretty sure Temptation's episode 18. Yes, it is. So there you go. 60 episodes. Yep. We'll do one Tyler Perry movie a year. That is fair. We'll see you in January. Any lasting impressions?
Lasting impressions?
Anything else you want to say?
Trash.
No.
I get why bitch made is a thing. Thanks, everybody.
Like I said, I threw that nigga down the stairs a long time ago.
What happened to him?
He deserves no forgiveness.
What happened to him? He learned to use his arms and he killed himself. He said he couldn't take it. He got just enough arm.
Fucking paralyzed from the neck down or from the waist down.
He just wanted to gain enough arm strength to wheel that chair to the edge, and I supported him because I'm a black woman who cares. All right, that's it for us. We will see you guys next week for another preview episode for episode 77. All right, later, guys.
See ya.
Take it easy.
We out. We out. We out.